Congratulations on the result. What are your immediate thoughts? What was your message to the girls afterwards?
I just said it's not going to obviously define the season. I think we identified at half time that didn't really threaten us, and we felt they were dangerous on set plays. Obviously the corner at the far post, and obviously they won the penalty, which was obviously decided the game. But no, it was a tough game. We knew it would be tough. They're a good team. I was a little bit disappointed, maybe 10-15 minute period in the first half where we got into that battle. We started niggling, and instead of trying to control the game and with the ball and move them like we did in that sort of last period, I felt we responded excellently after the goal. Just the final third decision making maybe let us down today. The crosses off the goalkeeper or whatever way you want to look at it, but then at the same time you've got to credit them with the way they defended the 18-yard box. And I think there's a couple of chances at late on there. The one where I felt it was a penalty looking at it from here. I don't know what it looked like up there to use. Yeah. And then obviously we had the one where it's a great defensive header when the whole goal was open for Ashley at the far post. So for whatever reason it didn't go away in front of the goal today. And let's say it's not going to define us. We've just got to draw on the positives and move forward.
Yeah, and you highlighted the set pieces. I know certainly for me personally last season that was an area that I think Liverpool struggled to defend. Is that something that you sort of picked out in pre-season? Is that something that you want to work on?
Yeah, we've been working on it all the time. It's just a positional play on that first one. We adjusted it. Obviously they identified that space maybe as a weakness of ours. We got away with it, we adjusted it after that, and I don't think they really threatened beyond that. But no, as I say, it was one chance. It went our way on that front, and after that, I think we dealt with them quite well.
Yeah, and obviously I don't want to be too negative with it being the first game, but yeah. There's no secret that promotion is obviously the goal this season. Yeah. So how many more results like this can you kind of afford to take, given the fact that the Championship is going to be so competitive this season? Yeah,
well, I think that probably, with it being so competitive, means that we could probably get away with a few more. I think if you look at even when I was here in the Super League, you could probably lose 1 or 2 games. I think it's not going to be that case this year. I've just seen some of the results today, so I think that already proves that right the way across the board how competitive the league's going to be. But no, look, as I say, today's not going to define us. It's a long season, so I said in my programme notes, or I said before, we just need to make sure we're in and around that top group come Christmas. Get to the break in a good position and then really focus on the business end.
Yeah, and just lastly for me, just a quick one on the fans. Great to see them back, isn't it?
Yeah, it was great. It was a great atmosphere. It's just any walk of football is great to have everyone back and coming to support their team. So, from that side of things, we're grateful for their support. And as I said, look, I think if you look at the way we finished the game, I think we finished it strongly. And like I've said all along, the one thing is we'll fight for everything, and I think we showed that today.
Nice one, thanks.
Cheers.
Just looking forward to next week. Obviously, Watford, the Vicarage Road. Those are the places you want to be playing at, aren't they, and taking your team to. What are your thoughts on that?
Obviously, I was there last year with Bristol City. It was a fantastic pitch and it was a great venue. So yeah, obviously we're looking to play there. I think you've only got to look at what the result meant to London City today, and you've got to look at how they raised their game, and that's something we have been actively talking about. Because of we are Liverpool, everyone raises their game against us, and we have to overcome that quite quickly. But we're really looking forward to going there next week, and hopefully we can put the wrongs today right next week.
Obviously, there's been loads of new signings, but that is still a difficult thing as well, isn't it? It's good that you bring in fresh faces in, fresh players, but at the same time, then they have to gel with the players that have been here already, and that's quite difficult probably as a manager, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, I think we've done okay on that front. I think if you look today, I think we've created a lot of chances, and I did say last week that we just need to try and find a way of winning matches between now and the end of September as them relationships build. I took a gamble today putting Kerry on the left because we felt that we could exploit their fullbacks, and we didn't do that well enough today. So that sort of backfired, but as I said, I felt the way we finished the game can give us a lot of confidence going into the next one.
You say it's obviously going to be very competitive, man. It's fine margins, isn't it, with both the penalty shout that wasn't given and the one that was awarded?
Yeah, well, as I said, if you look at the Chelsea game yesterday, obviously the men have the benefit of VAR. Didn't look much different to me, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, I don't know what she can do, smash straight at her from 5 yards. But at the end of the day, it looked like handball to me. I don't know whether anyone, was it handball?
Yeah.
Well, everyone seemed to think it was.
Well, there you go. So, I mean, I had the same view as everyone else. So, it definitely was a penalty, I felt. We didn't get it. There's a couple, really. I think Raza should have got a free kick there. Mel got brought down on the edge. And I just felt we didn't get them types of decisions today, whereas they did. But look, it's what it is. It's not the referee's fault we've lost today. It's not. It's one of them things.
Just a couple of injuries. Charlotte seemed to pick up a bit of a knock at the end, and just wanted to ask you about Yana.
Yeah, Yana's probably Bristol City, to be honest with you. Charlotte was just cramp. And the way the game was going with them sitting off us, we just wanted to get Raz's athleticism. Raz has struggled with the groin the last few days. But no, as I say, it's it was one of them things today that we just didn't get that rub of the green in front of the goal. And on another day, we could have probably converted maybe 1 or 2 chances and won the game. But look, not going to define us. We obviously need to move on from this, and we need to pick points up, and then we can kick on.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys.